Hey everybody, this is Chris with Lift Kits for Less. Have another suspension system today. This one's by Zone Offroad. This is for your 07 to 15 Tundra. Okay, this is actually a 5-inch suspension system. The kit number is a T1. They just came out with a brand new 2016 kit that is a T5. So the kit is basically identical in terms of look and feel. The only difference between the T1 and the T5, double check that, make sure I don't mess up. T5 is the caliper that mounts to the front knuckle. On the new 2016 Tundra, the knuckles are quite a bit, the caliper is quite a bit beefier. So the old knuckles, or the difference is these holes are just slightly larger on the T5 kit. Otherwise, it's identical. Same actual knuckle. They just went with larger holes for the caliper for the new 2016. So basically, the kit's identical all the way from current generation 07 all the way up to 2016, and I'm assuming 2017 here pretty quick. Okay, I want to give you a quick breakdown on the kit. What comes in the kit? We're actually going to install this on I believe a 2014 Tundra. So that'll be fun to see how all this goes together. We sell a lot of these. Zone has obviously one of the best reputations in the industry for value and quality. And again, when you look at the quality of the manufacturing and you compare this to maybe lesser kits on the market for actually the same money, there's arguably not a better value kit out there. So, okay, again, this is a 5-inch kit, clears a 35, 12.5. Recommended back spacing for the wheel. When you go with a new knuckle, anytime you put on a new knuckle, you need to look at possibly replacing the wheel. And in this situation, you can't run your factory wheel. You need to replace it, and the recommended back spacing is a 5.5 on a 9-inch wheel. If you go up to a 20 on 9, you're looking at 5.5 to 6 and 1/4 inch back spacing. If you need help with that, call us. We'll walk you through back spacing. Basically, the back of the mounting point of the wheel to the edge of the wheel, that distance is your back spacing. Okay. First and foremost, the first thing that jumps out on these kits is the massive knuckle. This is your lift right here. All of your lift is through these massive knuckles. So again, these are American made, American foundry steel, massive suspension knuckle. Cross members, you do have to understand with this particular suspension system, and honestly with any full suspension system, you are going to be doing some cutting. You will be doing on this particular kit two weld-in plates. So this is not for the probably your typical do-at-home guy. Probably don't want to take this to a shop unless you do have a welder at home. Obviously, not a ton of welding. 2 plates that have to be welded in. To get the cross members in to your existing cross members, you have these holes that need to slide up into the cross members, your factory cross members, and these have to be usually notched and opened up to get the new ones up and in. Okay, so that's where your work is. This suspension system does address all suspension in terms of your front differential. Front differential is going to be dropped so your CV arms stay in a straight line. Worst case scenario, when you go with a cheap kit, is your CVs sit like this, and over time spinning, the boots break, tear, grease goes everywhere. You got a crappy system, you're blowing out CVs, it's a big pain in the ass, costs you lots of money, not fun. So keep in mind that this does properly address the front CVs. Go down the line here real quick. This is the front sway bar drop bracket. There's 2 of these across the front of your truck. Drop your front sway bar bracket. This is the bump stop relocation. Does come with a couple new bump stops and a hardware bag here. Important, don't want to over compress your front strut. One of the things that's unique to Zone compared to any other value kit is that this actually comes with a front strut extension that goes on the bottom of the strut, which is truly unique. When you look at every other manufacturer in the marketplace, no one has that system, and that's this right here. So you basically have your front strut, and your OE strut slides down in here. You don't disassemble, it's just direct bolt in, but truly unique. And I like this, to be honest, because what's cool about this is that it looks factory. You don't see a giant, round spacer sitting on the front of your strut, which is common to, most all systems. This actually sits on the bottom. So I actually have a strut here. It's not for a Tundra, but it gives you an idea how this would work. So this actually out of Nissan Titan, and typically to create that lift or make up the distance, they put what they call a strut cap on top, or a strut spacer. It's round, sits in here, makes up the distance. The cool thing about this kit, what I think is cool, is this slides into here. Of course, this one doesn't fix as a Nissan, but essentially it slides down and in, and then that looks factory. So I think it looks pretty cool. So that's that. Let's see what else is here. It does come with new tie rod ends, big beefy tie rod ends. The zone kits, you have a couple options with shocks. They have the hydros. Hydros are not pressurized, right? They're oil filled, so they don't compress on their own. If you want to upgrade to the nitros, it's $10 more for the whole kit. This comes with a rear 3-inch block. Remember, trucks come from the factory raked, so when you load it with weight, sits level, proper towing position, correct? So what all these kits do is they raise the front 5 inches and the rear about 2 inches. There's about 2 inches of rake on this particular, on the Tundra. So that takes out the rake so your truck does sit level. Rear U-bolts, basically that covers the kit. I'm excited to get this one put in and see how it turns out. As always, at Lift Kits for Less, you get more, right? You call us, we're happy to help. We try to have videos on every single kit we sell and install, directions, as many photos as possible. That's basically it.